this Logic tutorial on separating MIDI events. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a quick way of separating MIDI events. The reason you might want to use this is if you've put together some drums, you might have recorded them all in one region, as I have here with this one. And then you get to a stage where you want to be able to deal with the different levels, balance out, add effects to individual drum parts. And separate MIDI events is a quick way to do that. So I've got here just a simple drum beat. Okay, as you can hear, it's got kick, snare, hats, and tambourine in there. If I just click on it and go over to the event list, you can see we've got kick, hi-hats, tambourine, and snare, all in the same MIDI region on the arrange page. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the loop off by pressing L. I'm going to select it, go to MIDI, separate MIDI events, and then click on by note pitch. As you can see, that's separated into the 4 separate regions. So I've got kick drum, snare, hi-hats, and finally tambourine. Okay, so that's great, but at the minute they're all still on the same Logic channel. As you can see down here, it's not changing at all. So if I press play, it's all still coming out of this one channel. So if I turn it down, I'm just turning it all down, so that I've got a bit more control. I'm going to put them onto different channels. First thing I'm going to do though is just title everything up. So just select the region you want to title, double click over here, and then that's kick, snare, hats, and tambourine. Okay, so I'm happy with the sound I've got, so I just want to duplicate this first track here. So I'm just going to hold down Command D and do that 3 times to create these 3 new channels. You can see them changing down the bottom here as I click through. I'm just going to click and hold marquee over those 3, drag them up, and they're all on their own separate channel now. If I just click L to loop it, play. So I've got my kick, snare, just double click down here to rename it, hats, and finally the tambourine. Okay, so they're on all separate channels now, so I can pan the hats, pan the tambourine separately, and change the individual volumes. Final thing to do is just to get rid of the tracks that I don't want anymore. So if I just click on one of these, go to track, delete unused, and then I'm just left with my drums. Okay, thank you. See you next time.